You will hear a hotel manager talking to a group of guests about the spa day excursion they've booked for the following day. Thank you for booking the luxury spa day. We'll be leaving the hotel at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. But this evening, I just want to run through a few things to ensure that you're well prepared and have a wonderful time. First, towels and bathrobes are provided, so you won't need to take them with you. You're welcome to wear the slippers from your room while you're there, but a pair will be provided when you arrive at the venue. As you'll be enjoying a glass of bubbly in the jacuzzi, a bathing suit is a must. Jewellery is not advisable, so leave your valuables, including your watch, in the hotel safe. Everything is covered in the price you've already paid, so no cash or credit cards will be required. You'll be given a light, nutritious lunch, so you don't need to worry about food. However, I do recommend popping an apple, banana, or some grapes in your bag as a healthy snack in case you feel hungry during the afternoon. I also suggest that you take a book to read, but that's up to you. The spa staff advise clients not to apply cosmetics after treatments, so I suggest leaving your lip gloss and eyeliner behind. Of course, you'll look so glamorous after your pamper sessions that you won't need them anyway. Oh, and one last thing. Don't forget your pass, as you won't get in without it. I'll hand them out in a minute, after I've answered any questions you might have. You You will hear a communication studies student talking to his tutor about optional courses for the next semester. Come in. Oh, hello, Jack. Have a seat. Right. You said you wanted to see me to talk about your options next semester?
That's right. We have to decide by the end of next week. Really, I'd like to do all 5 options, but we have to choose 2, don't we?
Yes, but the choice depends on your major to some extent. You're majoring in communication studies, aren't you?
That's right.
So, for example, the media studies option will cover quite a lot of the same area you did in the core module on mass communications this semester, the development of the media through the last 2 centuries in relation to political and social issues.
Well, that was interesting, but I've decided I'd rather do something completely new. There's a women's studies option, isn't there?
Yes, women and power. Again, it has a historical focus. It aims to contextualize women's studies by looking at the legal and social situation in the 19th and early 20th centuries.
So it would be useful if I intended to specialize in women's studies, but I'm not sure I do actually.
Well, it might still be useful to give you an idea of the issues involved. It's taught by Dr. Steed.
Oh, really? I'll sign up for that then.
Hmm.
What about the option on culture and society?
That addresses the historical debate on the place of culture since the Industrial Revolution in Britain.
So a historical focus again.
Do I get the message you're not so keen on history?
Well, it's just that we seem to have done quite a lot this semester. Anyway, I'll think about that one.
If you're interested in a course focusing on current issues, there's the option on identity and popular culture. That approaches the subject through things like contemporary film, adverts, soap operas, and so on.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell me who runs it?
Well, it's normally Dr. Stevens, but he's on sabbatical next semester, so I'm not sure who will be running it. It should be decided by next week, though.
Right. Well, I might wait until then to decide. And the last option is Introduction to Cultural Theory, isn't it? I'm quite interested in that too. I was talking to one of the second-year students, and she said it was really useful. It made a lot of things fall into place.
Yes, but in fact, in your major, you'll have covered a lot of that already in Communications 102. So that might be less useful than some of the others.
I'll forget about that one then.
Now, while you're here, we could also discuss how you're getting on with your core module assignment. You will hear You'll hear the librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people who are visiting the library.
Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here. And you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organised and what you'll find where. And you should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, my desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left and non-fiction materials on your right. And on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia collection, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's about it. Oh, there's also the library office on the left of the librarian's desk. Okay, now, does anyone have any questions? Yes.
At Eastover Farm Park, we're celebrating our most successful year to date. A family visit is definitely recommended, as there's something for everyone to enjoy, from toddlers to the grandparents. Get there early though, as we're busy most days, but especially at weekends. Be at the gates at 9:30 when Farmer Tom unlocks, and you can be the first visitors inside. There's enough to see and do to keep you busy all day. Pick up a free map to find your way around and locate all the attractions. Where will you start? Will it be the excitement of the Big Dipper, the milking parlour to see some real farm work, or a cuddle with the rabbits and guinea pigs in the pets corner? Voted favourite feature for the past 5 years, our pit area has been knocked off pole position this year by a new boating lake and the miniature steam train. When you're in need of refreshments, head to the cafe or bring your own lunch to enjoy around the many picnic tables spread across the park. And don't forget to check feeding times if you want to watch our keepers giving the animals their midday meal. We love it that many of our guests come back time and time again, and we're always working to develop the park for the future. Over this winter, we'll be digging and stocking a trout fishing lake. You can bring your own rod or hire one on site. We also intended to install a bouncy castle until a visitor survey revealed that outdoor trampolines would be far more popular. So we're giving you what you asked for. Happy bouncing! At Easter